The TP Tour, a chance for aspiring and established tour pros to compete and shine on some of the best courses in England in first-class tournaments. Today it's the Farmfoods Open from the wonderful Robin Hood Golf Club in Solihull in the West Midlands, where the greens, I can tell you, are lightning fast. Plenty at stake with a winner's cheque for some £5,000, the biggest prize for a single-round event in the UK. And the man who banked it 12 months ago, a European Tour champion, is back to defend.
Obviously did well last year, so looking forward to it. The weather's a lot nicer than it was last year, and the course was it looks in fabulous shape as it was last year, so looking forward to it.
Yes, this Harry Colt Classic is in tip-top shape and the competition will be intense.
I think you know that you've got to get off to a reasonable start, but you also know that you can't throw it away. So you've got to be in it, So it's quite a difficult scenario.
It's a sprint. It's literally it's a 100-metre sprint. It's not a 72-hole tournament or 36-hole or 54. You've got to go in and shoot the best you can in one day.
Different approach to 72-hole competition. You want to get off to a quick start, I suppose. Obviously, one round, slow start, you're going to be catching up. So yeah, just a solid start and then get firing.
Robin Hood plays just over 6,500 yards. Not the longest, but certainly no pushover.
Good golf course in immaculate condition. It looks like they put a lot of time and effort into the course for this event, so it looks good.
You've got to get it on the fairway. It really is important because the greens are so quick and they're a little bit undulating that you've got to get it on the fairway to give yourself a chance of getting it close, because the greens are, surface-wise, probably the best you'll have all year.
You better get used to the pace on the putting green. It's rare for the greens to be so quick in England, so it's good. I mean, it'll be fun to play and you don't really get that challenge a lot in England.
An exciting format today with an 18-hole stroke play tournament. The top 4 will move on to a 3-hole shootout, and the winner will be our champion. We'll start with the man defending the title, Raymond Russell from Scotland, a birdie at his opening hole. 4 birdies for Raymond in total on his card today, but I'm afraid too many drop shots in there as well. A 73 for the stroke play round, 1 over par. Not enough to make top 4. To Peter Wilson, coming towards the end of his round, just off the green at the par 4 9th. Here's a man who's played a bit of links golf in his time, comes from Deal in Kent, and what a lovely way to finish. He was 4 under through his opening 6 holes. He finished tied for 6th after a level par round. From Wellingborough Golf Club in Northamptonshire, Kyson Lloyd. He was going nicely as well. Finish level par, 72 for him, like Wilson. Shame about the double bogey at the par 5, 7th. Shake of the head to Andrew Marshall from Norfolk. 41 years young now, Andrew. He's been in pretty good form this season. Couple of good finishes on the European Tour. Lovely touch there. Very bullish about his game. 73 though today, like Raymond Russell. 1 over par. Not good enough to make the shootout. To David Guilford, 2-time Ryder Cup player, 6 European Tour victories to his name. 49 years young. He started OK, level par the front 9. He actually got to 3 under and took the lead, but sadly it all fell apart in the space of 3 holes towards the end of his round. He doubled the 16th, he doubled the 17th, and also made a bogey at 18. 5 shots gone in 3 holes, which ruined his chances to over par 74 for him. Now to the players who did make the shootout, the 4 of them, starting with Lloyd Kennedy. Beautiful second shot into the par 5, 7th. Has played on the European Challenge Tour and the European Tour itself. Comes from Chelmsford in Essex. A 2 under par 70 for him. A score that was matched by Callum Shinkwin, a former England international and Walker Cup player, who's got his dad, Kevin, on the bag today. Kevin's taken a day off work and has been promised 10% of any winnings. We'll wait and see what happens there. Callum's in decent form at the moment. Played well in Turkey on the Challenge Tour a couple of weeks back. Top 3 finish for him. Now, he played in the stroke play round with Toby Tree. These two know each other from the England amateur ranks. They came through together. Toby from Goodwood in Sussex. A strong finish with birdies at 7 and 9 for him. 3 birdies in total, just the 1 drop shot. And he, like Shinkwin and Lloyd Kennedy, a round of 72 under par. Good enough for a place in the top 4. Completing the picture, Fran McGurk from Kent, from the Sandwich area, plays out of Prince's. 69, 3 under par, 6 birdies on his round today. No one's won more on the TP Tour than this man. Hasn't won the tournament yet in the 5 grand, but good enough for a place in the shootout.
It's an interesting format, but you know, we know the rules before we go out, and as far as I'm concerned, we were just playing out here today to get in the top 4 and hopefully have a bit of fun in the playoff.
Well, joining Fran in that 3-hole shootout, Callum Shinkwin, Toby Tree and Lloyd Kennedy confirming that. The shootout holes, by the way, the first and the second, both par 4s, and the par 3 16th. And as they draw to see who goes first, let's get the lowdown on the shootout holes from last year's champion Raymond Russell. We start with the par 4 first.
Short par 4, you're basically just getting in position off the tee, you're hitting rescue or something off the tee or hybrid off the tee, leaving yourself probably wedge or 9-iron in with your second shot. So it's a hole that you should be looking to birdie, but again, if you miss the fairway, you're going to struggle to get close to the hole.
Well, a cautious approach adopted by Raymond Russell, or encouraged by him anyway, but as you can see there, Fran McGurk is going with driver. It is a shootout format. It's the aggregate score over these 3 shootout holes, so it pays to be bold. Smooth swing, and that's super, right in the mayor's office. Callum Shinkwin next up, also going with driver. Someone said good swing, but I think he's looking right. Well, he could have some problems. We'll have to wait and see there. Definitely in tree trouble country. Here's Lloyd Kennedy. He's gone the other way, into the trees on the left-hand side. And that could kick anywhere. May need a bit of luck. Someone's saying it bounced back towards the fairway, so he may have got a break there. Last to go, Toby Tree. Once again, with driver. Just 20 years of age, Toby. Only turned professional at the end of last year. And that one has just wandered through the fairway into the semi-rough, and he may not get the control on it that he would like. We're underway with the shootout, though. It's par 4 first hole, 350 yards. Kennedy away in the trees on the left, Shinkwin on the right-hand side. McGurk in ideal position. And Toby Tree just in the semi-rough. Well, Lloyd Kennedy has had a bit of luck here. He's found a great lie despite pulling his tee shot. He's got a pretty good angle as well with the pin cut over on the right-hand side. Oh, very nice below the hole. Kennedy takes advantage of that break. McGurk next to go. Wow. That's a fair way past the hole. I think he'll be disappointed with that one. That means he's got a downhill swinging putt. Here's Callum Shinkwin. Up and over the trees. Not too much going for him there, so that's not a bad effort considering. To his former international teammate Toby Tree, as I said, just rolled through the fairway into the light rough. Can he get the check on it that he wants? And that's a pretty decent effort. Nice to see some sunshine and big galleries as well. Watching this shootout. First to go for birdie at the first shootout hole. Fran McGurk, right to left. Well, he got the pace pretty well. And should be a routine par. So a 4 for the man from Prince's. Callum Shinkwin will have been watching that pretty carefully. Similar line, also a little bit of right to left in it. Yeah, and also pretty good. Should be good enough for his 4. Well, neither player could be particularly aggressive with their parts. Different story for Lloyd Kennedy. Uphill. Oh, not a bad effort at all. But no 3. And last to go is Toby Tree. Yeah. Up and out of it pretty quickly. He may just have pulled it. So that's a 4 for Toby as well. And just to tidy up, Kennedy for his 4. So it's honours even after the opening hole. And when we come back, we'll continue the shootout at Robin Hood Golf Club in the Farmfoods Open at the £5,000 first prize.
Grin but they don't mean it, sing but they don't feel it, gone but they don't see it, think but they don't speak it. There's a beast eating every bit of beauty and they all feed it. Stop!
If I was making my dad a chicken sandwich, it would have really good chicken in it. That proper bacon. Crisp lettuce, cheese, and it would be in one of them toasted rolls with barbecue sauce. My dad's a legend, and that's the least he deserves.
Get the limited edition Barbecue Chicken Legend Deluxe and discover the taste of a legend.
To build an empire, first you must conquer. To reign victorious, first you must seize power. With over 50 million downloads worldwide and free online war strategy. To rule supreme, first you must fight with fire and steel in a Clash of Kings. Clash of Kings. Download free on mobile and tablet now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
C'est cidre, not cider.
And now introducing peach and elderflower.
There's a beast eating every bit of beauty and they all feed it. Stop! Moment, try to freeze it. Find they don't seek it.
Welcome back to Robin Hood Golf Club in the West Midlands and the TP Tour's Farmfoods Open, where we've reached the second hole in a 3-hole shootout. And Raymond Russell gives us the lowdown on this one.
2 comes in opposite direction. You're probably hitting a bit more club off the tee, probably 3-wood. Greens very, very slopey back to front. So again, you're just trying to keep it under the hole.
Well, all 4 players in the shootout have already driven. Toby Tree just off the fairway, but lying okay, and a decent angle in. Really is a promising talent, this young lad. Shot a 63 on the European Tour down at the Swanee Open earlier this year. Fran McGurk next to go, middle of the fairway. Just hurt a little bit by the spin there. Kennedy coming in over the water. to a green which slopes from back to front, so you do have to be aware of the spin, and he's got it right this time. Come on, keep coming. Nicely done. Finally, Callum Shinkwin. Also just a wedge. I could see him driving into that one, trying to get the check on it. Lovely. Well, this course really is in beautiful condition, and it's one of the attractions for the touring professionals when they play on the TP Tour. Some of the venues are wonderful. Royal St George's, an Open Championship venue, the Berkshire, Moore Park, Warbleston, and many, many more quality venues. For birdie, Fran McGurk, and didn't like that from the moment he struck it. As we mentioned earlier, these greens are very quick. 13.9 on the stimp meter. That's almost Augusta fast. In wonderful condition, though. Here's Toby Tree. Just get it on line. Nothing wrong with that, except for the fact that it didn't find the bottom of the cup. Shinkwin from above the hole. Well, look at that roll on. All of a sudden, he's, what, 4 feet past. A little confused by that one. Kennedy, not too much on this one. Opportunity to take the advantage in this shootout. Well, no one seems to be able to buy a putt at the moment, do they? Sometimes when the greens are fast, it can just get inside your head a little bit. So some tidying up to do for Shinkwin. Nicely done. Solid par. No ground gained, but no ground lost. And the good thing when the greens are quick is that, well, putts from 4 or 5 feet or so shouldn't be a problem. Just set them off on the right line, and they will hold that line. And it is a 4 also for McGurk. Yep, par finish for Kennedy 2. And it's pretty much a gimme for Toby Tree. So our 4 shootout contestants still can't be separated. They're all level par. And on we go to the par 3 16th, described by Raymond Russell.
16, bit of water on the left-hand side, couple of bunkers up the right. You'll be hitting 4 or 5 iron to anywhere on the middle of the greens. A good shot, but it's a dangerous hole. They're using that as the last playoff hole, so it's got a bit more kudos to it.
Yeah, you come out of a shoot of trees here. There's water left. Dangerous hole. McGurk first. No, he doesn't like that at all. Ooh. Bouncing around off the trees. And when you've got the water on the left-hand side, no surprise to see some players push their tee shots here at 16. Shinkwin, next up. Eyeing it up and down. Does he like it? No, he does. Bringing it in from right to left. Super shot. Just see the breeze starting to pick up a little bit. Lloyd Kennedy is next. Also trying to bring it in on the breeze. Does he like it? No, he does not. That's a mistake from Lloyd. That is in the hazard. And he knows it. Toby Tree won't have enjoyed watching that. He's last to go. Well, no real surprise there. You've got to play to the right-hand side of this flag. Otherwise, you bring the hazard into play. He's disappointed. That's not too bad, though. Let's take a look at this beautiful par 3, which was remodelled a few years ago by Andrew Wood, the course manager here. And what a job he's done. He added the water hazard on the left-hand side, reshape the bunkers. And it is a great shootout hole. I'm not sure Lloyd Kennedy will be thinking that just at the moment as he takes his drop. Having found the water from the tee, we'll go across to the other side of the green, and Fran McGurk from under the trees. He's going to try and thread it between those two silver birches. Up. Come on. Come on. Not bad. Mind you, he'll have that for his 3. Bit of tension out there now. Kennedy next. Remember, he's playing his 3rd shot, having taken a drop. And this is not easy either. Probably has to hole it, really. Not a bad effort at all. However, I think his race is now run. Toby Tree for birdie. Fairly big right to left swing on this one. Young nerves, though. Well, he may need them there as well. 3.5, maybe 4 feet for his par remaining. So it's advantage Callum Shinkwin. If he holds this, he's won. Go on! Oh, just a fraction short of pace. Tap in for his 3. Over to you guys. McGurk to stay in the shootout. No. And Lloyd Kennedy can't do better than a 4 either, so they both make their exit. And 4 becomes 2. Tree to match Shinkwin's par, which he does. So McGurk and Kennedy are eliminated after their bogeys. Toby Tree and Callum Shinkwin will go back to the tee at the par 3 16th here at Robin Hood Golf Club. And we're into sudden death. Shinkwin, first away. Once again, swinging it in. Right to left, very similar shot. It's another cracker. I wonder if Dad's nervous yet. Getting close to the big prize. Now, Toby Tree. Can he get inside that? Where's that gone? Oh, that's a brave line. Not too many people will be aiming left of this pin. However, 2 realistic looks at birdie there for these 2 young guns who could well represent the future of English golf in years to come. Toby 20, Callum 22 tomorrow. Is the man from Moore Park going to land himself an early birthday present? Nice, nice, very nice. It's a birdie for Shinkwin. This time he did get the pace right. A smile from Toby Tree. He now has to hole to continue this sudden death shootout. Must make. He didn't get the read right, did he? And that hands the 2015 Farmfoods Open title to Callum Shinkwin. As I say, 2 potential future stars of English golf battling it out at Robin Hood. We'll see more of both of them over the years ahead. And today the spoils go to Callum Shinkwin, his first TP Tour victory.
Me and Toby played 18 holes this morning together, and I felt like I didn't hit that many good putts as what he thinks I did, but a lot of putts did shave the edge on the 18 holes, and
And to be fair, walking up with my dad, I said I'm due a putt, and then obviously I canned it.
Yes, it's a shootout win for Callum Shinkwin, who held his nerve against some experienced opponents at Robin Hood. A terrific putt to claim the Farmfoods Open title. Lovely to have his father on the bag for the day. And I wonder if Dad will be getting his percentage of the £5,000 winner's cheque as the TP Tour continues its season.